Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Jay, and this is Football Talk. Today's video will be the new College Football 25 update is finally here. Cannot wait to hop into this. Not really sure what we're gonna get in this update, but I'm super excited for this. And without further ado, let's get into it.
A brand new update for EA Sports College Football 25 just hit this morning, and we've been waiting for this one for about 6 weeks. This is the longest we've gone in between title updates for the game since it's been released. Now, we did get a bit of a surprise update last week that updated ratings and things like that, which is nice, but I said that this week we should finally be getting the actual title update, and it's now here, so we can go over it. Now, if you are new to the channel and you never want to miss out on any of the important updates for this game, as we usually get one every month, and the updates and leaks for the following game, College Football 26, make sure you subscribe and turn the bell icon on, because you could be missing out on some of these very important videos. You know, more than half of you that watch the vids aren't subscribed, so you might be missing videos and you don't even know it. Now, this was the smallest title update so far this year, which does make sense because we're kind of getting to that part of the year where the updates are going to start to get a little smaller. The biggest updates are always going to be in the first 3 to 4 months that the game has been released. But now that we're getting near the end of the year, they're getting more so shifted into College Football 26 gear at this point, working on that game, adding the stuff that they're going to be doing there. So we're going to see smaller updates going forward, but this was still a pretty decent update. They fixed a few issues. They added a ton of new uniforms, which has been the one consistent thing in every update, so I'm glad they're still sticking with that, giving us tons of new unis and helmets and things like that to use in our Dynasty modes and all that good stuff. But they're going to be getting smaller and smaller probably the rest of the way, because they're going to just start winding down at this part of the year as, you know, football season is almost coming to an end. Now, the update is so small that they, in fact, didn't even put out patch notes, which is kind of odd, because usually they always put out patch notes, but I did hear that they were going to stop doing patch notes for the rest of the year because the updates were going to be smaller. But they did put out a tweet with some stuff that they fixed. Change in my opinion. I did find something else that they wound up addressing as well, and then we'll go over all of the uniform updates that were added, which was a pretty good amount. So in today's update, this is what they did. They put out a tweet and it said that they had some stability fixes and updates, including a fix to the CPU QB's ability to pitch. So there was some issues with the options still. I think this also still works for the user. I don't think this is just a...
I got a general question. Is the option play still like one of the most broken plays? Because I remember early on, it was like, that was the go-to. If you pitching down pat, you can destroy people. Is that still the same? Because it says they fixed it with the CPU. So so for people, let me make this clear. For people that play against the computer, is it like, can you still like break it in a way? If you get my
CPU fix, because even the user pitch sometimes was a little janky. It seems like it's definitely gotten a lot better after this update, so that's good. They also did some tuning to the overtime AI logic, which was definitely needed, as we saw, you know, in overtime games. And really just honestly logic in general in both this and Madden. You know, sometimes it can leave a lot to be desired. Sometimes it works all right, but other times it's a little nonsensical. So, you know, end of game logic is definitely something that EA has had some issues with lately in their games that a lot of people have noticed, but specifically with college football and overtime, there were definitely some bad logic there. So looks like they did address that, which was good. And then they added here that they are introducing new uniforms for over 40 teams, including Colorado, Texas, A&M, LSU, Army, Navy, and more. And we're going to look at those in just a minute. They also did apparently add the national tab back to the team stats screen in Dynasty mode. This was not listed anywhere, but I did see a number of people say that this was addressed. There may be some other little things that were addressed as well that they have just not really said anything about because they were just very small and they maybe thought people didn't notice, but hey, we notice everything. So they did add the national tab back in the Dynasty stats, if you were wondering. Now we're going to go over all of the uniforms and the helmets and all the things that changed there, and there's some really, really good ones this time around. But really quickly, I want to shout out today's video sponsor, Underdog. They've been a huge supporter of the channel, and if you love sports and play like this,
code Ray, if you need a barcode, here it is. Got you guys,
for you to easily take advantage of and win some easy money. And if you use my code Ray, R-A-Y, they're going to also give you up to $1,000 in bonus cash at sign up, and you just cannot beat that. So let's look at the new uniforms, starting with Army, they got the new
this
uniform that they're going to
favorite.
be wearing in the Army Navy game. A lot of people were hoping these would be added, and they look sick.
What?
Also, for the Navy, they got their uniform that they're going to be wearing in that game. You may have saw this at the
Navy
beginning
got
of the
some
video
nice
when I had
ones
some
too.
B-roll playing, but these right here might be my favorite that were added in this update. These Navy uniforms are
They're so
absolutely
clean. The
sick.
white,
My
it
LSU
goes perfect.
Tigers just brought
Yes,
back
sir.
the yellow throw.
Thank you. Oh my goodness, this looks so good. And then in the background got the fool with the gold. Oh my, I can't ask for anything else. I cannot ask. You know what? Right now, I'm gonna take my face cam off so y'all can just see it for yourself. Just embrace it. All right.
Backs recently a couple
Goodness,
weeks ago,
it
and
looks so
EA
good.
already got them in the game. I'm glad to see that. Good to see LSU getting some more options because they didn't have
Yes,
a whole bunch in the
sir.
game. These have been long awaited. The Houston Baby Blues, the Oiler themed uniforms. Not
The
sure why these
Houston
took so long.
Baby-
Maybe Houston was not
Nah,
letting them put
those
it in
are
yet, but glad that they
fire.
finally got those in. These
Ain't no
are
Houston
some
had
favorites of a
them.
lot of people. Texas A&M also
That's
recently
very similar
broke
to
out
the
the
old
All
Miss
Blacks
ones.
probably about a month or so ago, so we knew these would be coming.
Oh,
They
I
got
do
these in the
remember
game
seeing
now as
these
well, which
live.
look nice.
I forgot which game
Mississippi
they
State
wore
also
them
got
in.
one of their white alternates in the game. I actually really like this. If you look closely, like on
Yeah,
the
it's clean.
stripes and the numbers and the
It's
helmet,
nothing
they've
too
got
much.
like
I
some
ain't gonna
little
lie.
detailing.
I do
in
like the little
those,
details that they
numbers and
did
stripes,
added,
some
though.
patterns, so those look pretty cool.
Yeah,
Here's another
especially,
big
like, in
one
the
people
numbers.
were waiting for, the all orange Virginia Tech. Of course, they had last year's version, but they didn't have the new version. And I would say, in my opinion, this is my favorite Virginia Tech uniform. I love the all orange
Oh,
look.
this definitely
Speaking of
my
Virginia
favorite.
teams, we've got the
Ain't
throwback
gonna lie to
white
you, though. You can't go
Virginia
wrong with that
uniforms. I
purple,
think,
though. The all
I don't know
purple.
exactly what changed here. I know the helmet's a little different, but they got that look in the game as well. Colorado got a couple of new ones. They got the
That's
updated
clean. I
all
ain't gonna lie.
grays, which are some of my favorite Colorado unis.
That
They
is
got this year's
yeah, that's
version with the
definitely their
mountains
best
on
in
the
my
sleeve and
opinion.
things like that. So all grays, always
No
a good look for
contest. That is
Colorado. They
definitely their
also got
best.
the updated white gold, which is another good look, especially
white
with
is
the
not
white
too
helmet
bad.
and gold face
I'm
mask.
really
I love
getting
the whole combo.
been
but
around to
they
the
got
white
updated
uniforms more
2024
so
version
than I
of
was
those unis
before.
in the game now, which look awesome. Louisville got a couple of new ones as well. They got the red gold alternates. These are some of the best that were added
Clap
in this
it up.
update, in my
Clap
opinion.
it
And
up
Louisville
for
just
'em.
has some of
Clap
the
it.
best
Oh my
alternates in the game. They've gotten a bunch added all year. This is one of the newer ones, and they got the other black alternate. This is their second
Ain't gonna lie,
black
they might got
alternate
the
with
best home
script
and
helmet.
away
These are pretty
alternate
cool as well.
uniforms.
So
I ain't even
Louisville
gonna cap
fans,
to you.
you got some new uniforms to mess with
Nah,
in the
that's
game.
nice.
USC got their throwbacks added, which isn't too different. I think it's mainly just the sleeve is a little different on these jerseys, but got a slightly different option there for USC.
Always like
we
their
also got
red.
the all blacks for USF. People have been asking for this for a while.
Nah,
Finally got
with
those
the-
in.
with
These
the-
actually are
with
cool.
the,
I mean, all black, all white.
the
I'm a
green
sucker for
arm
those on any
sleeve.
team. I feel like any team could pretty
What
much
color
pull
is
them
that?
off for the
It's
most
not
part.
green.
Speaking
What
of
is-
all blacks, we got the
dark green.
updated all black Ohio. I think the helmet might have been different as well.
I don't know why, but I think this might be my favorite helmet. It just goes so well. Like, it pops out like good. And it doesn't pop out in a way where it's like too blinding. It's a dark green. Like, ain't gonna lie, this might be my favorite helmet.
They did get some type of a new green helmet, but those look great. We also got some more Western Kentucky here. We got the all reds, but they got the new helmet, the big red helmet.
Nah,
One of the
them
best
eyes are
helmets in
kinda
football, so
creepy.
I'm glad that's in the game.
Yeah, they
Speaking
do-
of all
they
blacks, we
got
got
some
the
unique
all
ones.
black Washington updated uniforms here. I mean, these look absolutely
Nah,
sick.
those
Love
are
to see
clean.
that. We also
You can
got
never go wrong with
a
all
alternate
black.
all black for the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. I'm from Louisiana, so of course I love to see this. Got the Florida
I
Lees
didn't
on
know
the
that.
sleeve. These are
Okay.
some pretty sick jerseys. Sick
Shout
helmet
out
as
to-
well.
shout out to
We've got
anybody
the all
that's
gold
watching
look
from
for
Louisiana.
Western Michigan. I don't know if it's just me, but I kind of like their colors. I'm a big fan of brown. I like the brown and gold combo. The all gold unis here look sick. I would say these
It's
are
cool.
probably their best
not
looking
my
uniforms
favorite, but
now.
it's
In my
definitely
opinion,
cool.
it's in the game. And then speaking of good unis, Texas State always has a lot of good stuff, but they got
This is
the
more
new
like- this
gold
kinda reminds
cat
me of like a
script helmet
Florida
here, which
State.
is probably one of their best looking helmets. Those are awesome. We also got some all black uniforms here for FIU, I believe this is, and we know FIU has some of the best in the game as well, so another addition to their uniforms.
Yeah,
We
their
also
blacks-
got a
their
new
black uniforms
updated
always
Navy
go
helmet
crazy.
for Florida Atlantic here, the script helmet. I think it's the Sun Blazers
I like them
helmet, so that
pants
looks pretty
with-
cool.
with the-
Here's
with
some
the
more
little
helmets
panther
that
on
we
it.
got. We got the white script helmet for North Texas, finally
okay.
added to the game. We also got the red
they got a
helmet
darker one
for
in that green?
Jacksonville State, the updated one with the bird on the helmet, I believe it is. Here is the black solar helmet for Oregon State. I saw some people asking about this.
Nah,
That has
I ain't
finally
gonna
been
lie
added
to you. I forgot how good Oregon State's blacks are, bro. I be forgetting how good their blacks are. Like, bruh. And I forgot which game I was watching. The first time I remember seeing them in this. I think they wore this before. If not, then maybe it's like an old one. I don't know. But I remember the first time I saw them, I was like, nah, I think I took a picture of it or something like that. I'm gonna see if I can find it. If I can, I'm gonna pop it up on this video.
The game looks pretty sick. And then we we got the white helmet for Purdue again. I love a good white helmet. I think any team can pretty much pull it off. So the more white helmets, the better to me. Same with black helmets. I think you just can't go wrong with most teams. And Purdue's looks pretty good.
I like the color helmet, so a little bit better.
Now, if you want to know about the other surprise update that we just got,
all right. Well, the helmets, the whole thing. They always come out looking incredible, especially that LSU one. That LSU one, oh my goodness, it looks so good. And there was a couple other surprising ones, like the Colorado, the gray. That's definitely their best one in my opinion. Let's see some other ones. Like I'm more of like a dark red, like dark with the red color theme. Although them white helmets though, them things clean. I ain't gonna lie to you. But that's gonna do it for me, guys. Let me know what was your favorite uniform in this one. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one.